President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed the importance of opening new horizons to develop the communication industry and face the challenges relevant to the local manufacturing. In a follow-up meeting of the strategic axes for developing the national communication industry, the President also urged conducting a thorough study of the opportunities for upgrading data centers and the cloud computing services, as well as expanding the local manufacturing of the communication sets. In addition, President al-Sisi called for developing the active mechanisms to encourage the local products and firm the concept of a based on knowledge economy. The head of state was briefed on the government's plans for upgrading the mobile phones and the internet coverage nationwide. The meeting also touched on the pace of work at the digital infrastructure projects across Egypt. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi cherished the Saudi efforts for hosting an all-inclusive conference on Yemen. The President made these remarks as he received the visiting Saudi Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud. President al-Sisi hailed the wise Saudi political leadership which helped achieve the development and prosperity in the kingdom, expressing Egypt's keen interest in enhancing the bilateral cooperation in different fields. He also lauded the ongoing preparations for the first convention of the Egyptian-Saudi Higher Coordinative Council, which gains momentum amid mounting regional crises. The Saudi top diplomat conveyed appreciation from the Saudi Arabian monarch and the Crown Prince, voicing their keenness on boosting ties with Egypt. The meeting focused on a number of regional issues of mutual concern, with the two sides sharing ranks on the security, stability, sovereignty and the territorial integrity of Sudan, Yemen, Somalia, along with the occupied Palestinian territories, the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. Egypt and Saudi Arabia reiterated the consistent position in support of Somalia's unity, sovereignty and territorial integrity. During talks in Cairo, Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdulati and the Saudi counterpart Faisal bin Farhan rejected any attempt to divide the Arab Horn of Africa country or to violate its sovereignty. Over the situation in Gaza, the top diplomats asserted the need to push for the implementation of the second phase of the U.S. President's plan, including installing an interim technocrat Palestinian committee to steer the daily affairs of the citizens in the Strip and the formation of an international stabilization force. The two ministers also exchanged the estimates of the developments in Yemen and the need for the comprehensive political settlement. Minister of Defense and Military Production General Abdel Majid Sakr said that the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ is a revival of the values of love and tolerance called for by the heavenly religions. The minister made these remarks as he headed the delegation of the top military brass on a visit to Pope of Alexandria and the Patriarch of St. Mark Cathedral, Theodros II, greeting him on Christmas. Meanwhile, the Minister of Interior, General Mahmoud Tawfiq, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Hanafi Gibeli, made similar visits to Al-Abbasiyya Cathedral, where they extended greetings to His Holy See, marking the occasion. To the same end, Al-Azhar Grand Imam Sheikh Ahmad Al-Tayyib sent a message of fraternity, cohesion and citizenship through the greeting visit to the Pontiff ahead of celebrating Christmas. The 109th Aid Convoy of Zaid al-Izza was launched to the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip through the Rafah crossing gateway in North Sinai into Karm Abu Salim crossing. Authorities announced that the convoy is loaded with 10,000 tons of humanitarian aid thanks to the Egyptian Red Crescent's efforts. The convoy carries tons of the much-needed nutrients and medical supplies, relief aid and basic winter supplies to meet the desperate demands of the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip.